It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Los Angeles Chargers. Ready to get this game started, here's Evan McPherson. And off we go from SoFi. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Get the fullback involved here. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They run for the first time with a rookie from Clemson. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Setting up the running back screen. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Forced out to his right. Along the sideline inside the 25. And he's finally brought down at the 9. We have a timeout now for somebody shaken up on the previous play, and as they work on him, his teammates hoping this doesn't keep him out of the postseason. Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal. Trying to run in, Harris. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal.
Hey, go Lion.
Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Richardson throwing to start out. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go. 19, 18, Panther 11, Dragon 60. Go.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. He had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in balance.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
79 Broncos. Come on, come on. Hit. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That's completed right side. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals finish off their opening drive. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Trevor Etienne to return this. Good work so far. He's got room. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
You know, Kate, sometimes I think we tire around draft time of hearing all the traits, short area quickness, agility, explosiveness. But then when you see it come to life in the regular season and that skill set that this returner has, he checks every box. And it's why he's been so darn productive.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Set. Go.
Toss play, short side. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. First down play, that's in 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Set. Ready.
There's a dive up the middle. He's foray up the middle. That's about 3. Justin Matabike making that stop.
You know, when you're a defender and you see them give that quick little take to the fullback, you just have to stop him before he gets started. They piled on him and held him to minimal yardage.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
380.
We go with the design keeper. And he gets this forward to the 19. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
Herbert on first down. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz, or he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Set. Set.
Running once more with Miller. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
Baylor. 380. Set.
They snap it to Herbert. And it's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Chargers break the tie here in the 1st. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 76, 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Trap 50. Trap 6. Warrior 70.
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
20.
Richardson on 1st and 10. Completed to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. The Chargers have an early lead. We're back to SoFi right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They have 2nd down and 5.
Panther 60, Panther 6, Mustang 19.
They send the tight end in motion.
18, Rattler. Cup 19, Cup 19. 79 Broncos. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. It is Cup, left side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
70 Rangers, 70. Gannett. Dragon 60. Cougar 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
Richardson back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, look at him, just put his little hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
18, 5 in. Hawk 70, Buffalo 18. Go Street. 19 sight, 19 Lions. Ready, ready.
Once more now, it's Richardson. Taken in by Chase, left side. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
Third and just 2 to go. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. No one's around him, he's got space. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals tie things up at 14. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, this is Etienne. Showing a little burst so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
Go. Black 80. 21.
Herbert now. Blitz coming. Buys time. Rolling right. Now he's going to take a deep shot down the right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take the lead on the first play of the drive. That one right down the middle. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7. Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80. Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready.
To throw, Richardson. This one taken in by Chase. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Man in motion here. Richardson now. Bails out of the pocket quick. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And after making the catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. They get 22 out of that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Dragon 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Sends this to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. McPherson add the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Ray.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. On the move, headed right. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Herbert from the gun. This is a heater going deep. That's cut at the 25. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead.
Receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Bengals 21.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
79 Broncos.
Richardson escapes out to the left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther.
Motioning the tight end now.
19 Warriors 70. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
And 10 yards to go.
60 Eagles, 60 Panther 11, Panther 11, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready?
3rd and long for him here. Hauled in left side. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
It's a gain of 8. But it brings up 4th down.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. And he is down to the 30-yard line. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on 4th down.
First down, Bengals.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, go!
Throwing again, Richardson. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15.
16 yards.
Ready up!
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Get it! 70 Timberwolves.
They'll throw again, Richardson. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Tag! Tackle 80! Nike, 18! Get up!
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Cover 19, ready, go! 19 tight, 19 tight!
Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Ready? Count, let go! 79 Broncos!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Benjamin St. Juice picks it up. And the Chargers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Intercepted. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Herbert out of his end zone. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. 40. Hits the 20. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers grow their lead just before halftime.
I've seen a lot of plays in the playbook. I don't think I've seen a play designated for a 98, 99-yard touchdown, but you will take it. The defense, they were over-aggressive, and the offense made a pay in a big-time way.
Bengals 21.
The Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
70 Rangers, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats!
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Hey, Chad, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
On first down, it's Richardson. Looking right, and he finds him. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive lineman not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert and stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
19 Lions. 18 left.
Richardson to throw again. Forced out to his right. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Bronco 80. Check.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He'll take this at the 10. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. First and 10, Herbert. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pin. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd and 3 now. Running back sent in motion.
Don't freak. Hurt. Rig alert. Warriors 70. 18, 19 Lions. Cup 19.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bengals have a first down. Motion a receiver left. He's back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Cincinnati.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and short.
Seven Pirates. Go.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So the pass on that long 52-yard field goal attempt, they're going for it.
Tag. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll run for this. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
Well, I know everybody on that offensive side of the ball appreciates that kind of effort. Got it by more than just a couple of inches. In fact, no need for a measurement on that as they move the chains.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Three. Cowboy 80.
Throwing now, Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. He gets 16 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
68 Warriors, 17. Let's go now. Panther 11. 79 Broncos. Ready?
Working inside the red zone. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
Tight end going in motion here. Richardson on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. They've got a man in motion.
70 Lions. 18 Rattler. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 30.
He'll throw it. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, this is Etienne. Good work so far. He's got room. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. From the gun, and give to Miller. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Collins got it left side. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They've got first down here from the 36. They go left side with Miller. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6.
Yeah.
I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
Buying some time right. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. They get 27 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Straight ahead, here's Miller. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Buys time, rolling right. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers grab the lead on their first series of the half. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion.
Cowboy 8, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Dragon 60.
First down throw here from Richardson. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Come on, come on. Hit. Not Panther 60, Panther 60. Cut 19, cut 19.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Here's Richardson. Complete out to the right side. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
Makes it 3rd and inches.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Putting a receiver in motion.
18, Pioneer.
Richardson. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Let's go. Panther 11, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Mustang 19. Ready.
Desperation time here on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out is going to carry on. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Slot man motioned over. Lone back gets the handoff. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Chargers' 34-yard line.
19 tight. Let's go. Cowboy 80. Trap 60. Trap 60. Dragon 6.
Rush coming for Richardson. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And he's got it. Chad's away out for it, but touchdown. The Bengals take a 4th quarter lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals push their lead to 3. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
On the return, this is Etienne. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the return, the Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Set. Go.
Herbert from the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. Along the sideline past midfield. And he's finally taken down at the 39-yard line. That's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And on first down only gets about a yard here. The defender there to force him out.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Short pass brought in. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
Hand off here for Miller. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that first down. Well done.
Snared by his running back, it's Najee Harris. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Now an inside handoff to Miller. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on third down.
Go. Set. 380.
They're looking to throw. He rolls to his right. He's making a bid for it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
On the give, it's Miller. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
It's second and goal.
Set. 5-9, 5-9. Lion. Go.
To the air this time. Herbert. He's got it. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers jump in front late. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. The Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Back to throw. Taken in by Chase, left side. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
Out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
Second and 5.
Shot 50. 19 Lions.
He'll look to throw it. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Come on. 19 Charger, 19.
Man in motion, out of the slot.
19 tight. 18 Rattler. Panther 11.
Here he is to throw. He's got room to roam. And Richardson brings things to a halt with enough for that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
60 Bobcats. Cup 19. Cup 19. 18. Pioneer.
Here he is to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this down to the 28. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Bengals have a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Setting up to pass. Vacates quickly left side.
That's just a total team effort right there, Kate. Defense was relentless on that play. Some of them chased him from the pocket, the others, well, they took away the easy throwing lane, and it really influenced that incompletion.
The clock inside of 50 seconds now. 2nd and 10.
Mustang 19. 60 Eagles. 60 Riggs. Riggs. Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos. Warriors 70. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Again, he's got room. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute.
Evan McPherson for the extra.
So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. Football is out. And the ball skips out of bounds. Lucky for them, no lost fumble there on the kick return.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner. Because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Set. Go. 21.
Herbert now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down.
Set. 380. Let's go, let's go. Hey, ram. Baylor type. Hey, Catholic. Ready?
Here's Herbert. Completed to his running back. And they make the tackle at the 38. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
Set. 380. Ready?
It's Herbert once more. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out, without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
59, 59. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Set.
Throwing now. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Fry getting it to Keandre Lambert-Smith. And that brings up 4th and long. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. So on 4th down, they bring him out for his most important kick of this game. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. It has the distance, and it's on target. It's good! Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. Now, hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. They motion the tight end over. First throw of overtime. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
19 Tiger.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that they love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off in the line.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Now motion him out of the backfield. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, Richardson fumbled it. Picked up by the Chargers. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. For one side, an incredible mistake, and for the other, a clutch defensive play that could set up the end of this game.
This is overtime, baby, and every play is amplified by 100. And now some life to go get yourself a win.
On the move, headed right. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Certainly got to pick your shots. When to be aggressive defensively, Kate, when you get here to overtime. You send a blitz, it better get home. It better have an effect, and that time it did, forcing the incompletion.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Collins got it left side. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. We've set it down from 37.
37-yard line.
Now it's Miller. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Going deep here for the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Bengals surprise blinds them with the interception, and now have a chance to win this game.
First and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
60 Maverick. Here we go. Set. 19, target. 18, 5 in.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. On first down, it's Richardson. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. You got to keep moving quick here.
First down, Cincinnati.
Trap 50, trap 60. Trap 19, trap 9, 70, Buffalo 8.
Richardson on first and 10. Getting out to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
19 Lions. Ready.
Richardson now on second and 10. And we put everything he's got behind it. Oh, big interception here. Benjamin St. Juste picks it off.
The second down pass.
So the chance was there. Any points, Brock, on the drive would have won them this game. But instead, I can't remember the last time I saw this, but we've got a fourth possession of overtime coming up following that interception.
Yeah, we keep talking in this booth after every possession how much gas can be left in the tank.
Yep.
But then somebody comes through and makes the play to try to will their team forward.
They run. It's Miller. Off to the races. Middle of the field. Into the red zone. And he reaches the end zone. That is a game-winning touchdown. Now, these are the moments you dream about as a football player, right, Brock? Coming down to it in overtime, a chance to play hero. And he stepped up and carried that ball across.